Okay, we are going on a garden tour as requested from my sister Tammy. So, she walk out of the screen and porch. We have all the herbs right here, a little bee bed where the bees can hang out that I'm going to hang up. This part's still a work in progress, so excuse the mess. I was canning earlier, so I've got all the canning supplies over there. Still working on the kitchen area and still have some stuff to plant, so that's still a mess. I've got tea tower here with a bunch of different herbs. Got chamomile, lavender, some licorice, bee balm, all kinds of different stuff. And then I have a container over here that has some kale and some collard greens and a few tomato plants back here that have been started. Still, I have the grill out here, and then in the Blackstone, I still got to move the smoker back. It's on the front porch, and then that will be everything I need to cook outdoors. And I've got some table and chairs to put out here. Let's see, we have some kind of basil. I don't remember which. And then more basil. There's basil back in here. There is Roma tomatoes in here, along with some couple tomatillo plants that I accidentally planted in there when they were babies. I finally got tomatoes. Just a few, but it's a start. Green onions. And some different flowers. Got a couple eggplants back there that I started a few days ago. I am down to one artichoke plant. The others were not looking so good. Bunch of different flowers in here. Ton more basil. Some little sunflower seeds. That's trying to get out of the porch. This is a round zucchini plant. And this here is like the jungle area that's kind of taken over. And on the left here we got some zinnias that are about to flower. And more basil, of course. More round zucchini plants in here. Some mini sunflowers. More basil. And a tomato plant. Let's see. Purple Cherokee. And I think that is a purple Cherokee. I'm not sure what that one is. It's not labeled. More flowers. I didn't realize those flowers got so tall. I've got some red onions and some Valdalia onions planted along here. And more tomato plants. Sorry for the back and forth. I believe this is Cosmos. I've got some zinnias in here. Some snapdragons. Some forget-me-nots. I don't remember what else. This is a jungle here because these flowers have kind of taken over. But we have cinnamon basil, holy basil, got cherry tomatoes, some more sweet basil. I believe either more flowers right here or a pepper plant, something I started. This is an okra that I was starting. And some flowers down here. Some comfrey that I'm going to put in the ground this weekend. It's great for making fertilizer. And some mini roses. My messy greenhouse, so ignore that. Some sweet potatoes. An old bench that we made years ago. This is the corn patch. We've got honeydew. No, not honeydew. We've got honey boat melons here, which look like that. And we've got spaghetti squash back there. And corn here with green beans wrapped around that's growing. We got some flowers back in here, some marigolds and some borage to help with pollinators. And borage is good also in teas and stuff. And then we have patty pan squash here. some more corn. We have some yellow crookneck squash back here. And back there, there is a bunch of spaghetti squash. Some more borage down there. We have got squash trying to grow in with the peppers, which I believe that's spaghetti squash too. So this is a bunch of different type of peppers. Then we got Tabasco peppers, jalapeno peppers. We have got eggplant in here. And mini cucumbers are right there. Some cilantro that's seeding out. Some sunflowers. This bed right here, we've got rattlesnake beans. And the ones that's on the vine now, let's see if I can show you a close-up of them. I cooked some like green beans, but I'm going to dry the rest on the plant to use for dried beans, and they kind of taste like a pinto bean. Bunch of nasturtiums. Corn that I didn't thin out nearly enough, but it's growing. Some snap peas that are ready to be pulled out because it's the end for them. A few more sunflowers over there. And then we got this arch area here, and it's got this type of squash here. You can see it. You can maybe see better over here. But they get really big. And then I started some butternut squash in there. Some flowers here. I believe that's lavender and something else. And these. And then in this bed here, which is another arch trellis area, we have got sunflowers. We have got peanuts down in there. And then on this trellis side here, we have lots and lots of watermelons. Got to put them in a bag in case they get too heavy going up the trellis. Right here is some sweet potatoes, and they're ready to be harvested. And then here's some sweet potatoes I started last week. Some baby's breath and some other flowers in there. And then this is an overgrown bed that I probably put too much in. It has tomatillos. Let's see. We have the yellow, or not the yellow, the green tomatillos and the purple tomatillos. And the bees are always on them, and they're just now finally starting to get some fruit. We've got some okra plants in here. I had enough to harvest and make one jar that I canned, and then another jar that I just put in the fridge to make pickled okra. This right here is honeydew. We don't have any fruit on it yet. And then over here we have more of the rattlesnake beans. And then we have lima beans, all right here. And then right here we have cantaloupe. We got it's going over the trellis and coming out of the planter as well. We've got more watermelon over here. And then back here is where a bunch of cucumber plants are. And more watermelon in there. We've got kale. And then over here we've got a small trellis going over, and the cucumbers kind of grew over, but it was put there for the watermelon. I'm going to take the cucumbers out soon. Back here is where the purple pole beans were, and they kind of ran out of room to grow, so I'm going to take them out soon and probably put some collard greens on. Take the trellis out and put collard greens in there. So we got purple broccoli here, more eggplant here, and then go back out and we have, I started some regular broccoli right here. I took my stack planters down just to start some plants. Some regular boring zucchini there. We got my Venus flytrap plant there. Some more flowers. Some strawberries. And then over here we've got some Anaheim peppers. We've got some poblano peppers, some banana peppers. Those two there are mini bell peppers. And we've got the giant bell peppers, and they will be ready once they turn the color I want, which I'm going for red, so I can have roasted red peppers to make black bean burgers. And I think that's everything for now. So there's my garden.